Hey guys, it's Bratty here from the Goofy and Doofy podcast. I just want to let you guys know before you guys watch this episode, I just want to inform you that this episode was recorded in 2021. We built this channel so that we have a full-fledged channel to post all of the older episodes and the newer episodes. So this will be the full-fledged channel for the Goofy and Doofy podcast. So I apologize in advance. Before, when you guys get into the video, it will be technically a live stream version of the podcast because we're testing to see if we wanted a live stream version or a non-live stream version of the podcast. So apologize. I did do some editing to kind of make it a little bit better, but just to give you guys a heads up that this is going to be not the best quality. But moving forward, the quality does get better, the audio gets better, and it gets even better. So thank you guys. Enjoy episode 1.
Hello, everybody. I'm Goofy, and this is the Goofy and Doofy podcast.
Fuck out of here.
No, but seriously, this is the Goofy and Doofy podcast. This is going to be episode 1. If you guys do enjoy it, let us know. But yeah, we decided that we wanted to make a podcast last night. I was streaming, and we basically said if we get 50 likes, we'll do a podcast. So I am currently live on my channel, and Loco's also currently live on his channel. So if you guys, you know,
hopefully if it pops up.
Hopefully, I don't know, but yeah, he's gonna be live on his channel when it pops up. I'm gonna be live on my channel. This is gonna be episode 1. We're gonna be talking about gaming stuff. We're gonna be talking about channel stuff. We're gonna be talking about Loco B's mom stuff. You know, it's so much stuff we're gonna be talking about today. So if you guys,
we're not talking about my mom. If you think we're talking about my mom,
what if everyone's like, no, we want to hear about talking about Loco B's mom.
Yeah, okay. Well, a matter of fact, yeah, we can start that out on talking about my mom. Let's talk about how she left the day before my birthday. Left for a whole month. The day before my birthday. Came back the other day just to leave the next day.
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like how you were like, someone's in my house. I don't know who the heck's in my house, but someone's in my house. And then you're like, oh, it's my sister and my mom. They come back home for like literally one day.
Yeah, literally a day and just left back out. Like, wow, you know what? I appreciate you guys coming back, but
right?
Like, wow,
just come for one day. Yeah, Loco B's mom, she's a nice lady. I've never met her in my life, but yeah. So this is gonna be episode 1 of the podcast. We're just gonna be talking about some stuff. Even if you guys, after this goes live, if you guys want to, you know, leave some comments on some stuff you guys want us to talk about, sure thing. But this is gonna be a podcast. I don't know. We don't really have a schedule for the Goofy and Doofy podcast yet. We got to figure some stuff out. Literally, we're gonna do a podcast. And then that was it. We didn't think anything after that. So
nothing else. This is it. We just thought about it and we
literally, it took us a while to figure out a name, but we figured out a name. I actually like the name Goofy and Doofy. That's the podcast name. But yeah, so
I mean, I liked it a lot better when it was like
what Pooty Booty.
Yeah, the Pooty Booty podcast.
But yes, what up, everybody? Yes, this will be a podcast. We're going to be talking about some gaming stuff. We're going to be talking about you know, whatever we feel like talking about. I have the chat pulled up here. It's probably gonna be a little bit delayed for me looking also at Loco B's you know, side.
It is really delayed. But, it is delayed. I dropped 4 different frames.
You dropped 4 different frames? Well, at least you don't look like you're a pale white ghost. I literally like no joke. I made this joke earlier. I feel like someone just sucked all of the life out of me. That's what I feel like right now. That's where I look like right now.
Bro, like you have at first you're like, what I noticed between your other camera is like the colors was like really good. Cause it's like it really made like, cause what I noticed a lot was the blue everywhere, and the blue in your eye was like boom.
Right.
And
it makes
now
it pop
like,
a lot more.
Yeah, and now
all the color left my body.
Yeah.
Like someone just came out to me and was like,
ghost, and that was
give me that color. But yeah, I that's why I switched from. If you guys don't know, when I stream and stuff, I use a actual. It's called a Rebel T6. It's a Canon camera, so it's like a photographic camera. It's like what photographers use. I use that now because Canon actually just released the software that allows you to use cameras as a webcam. So I've been using that, but it was having some problems not wanting to be used for like OBS and for Discord, so it wasn't wanting to work. So I had to use the old Logic Tech that I usually use to stream before, and now that's what I'm using right now. So the color does look a little bit faded and stuff. It's just because, you know, I don't have it like stuff set up. But what up, guys? How you guys doing? But yeah, so this is gonna be a podcast. We're gonna talk. We'll probably read the chat from here and there. We probably won't read the chat like, you know, a lot, because like I said, this is gonna be like a podcast, so we're gonna be mainly just talking about some stuff. But we'll probably make.
I mean, if you want to ask some questions, I think.
And that's what we'll do too.
We'll ask some questions, you know.
Okay, so what we'll basically do is probably just talk, and then we'll probably like maybe add some sections where we will ask you guys questions, or we'll read the chat, we'll catch up with the chat and stuff. But and let us know, do you guys want this to be live every single time, or do you guys want it to be like recorded and then posted? You know, so
I think it would be better if it's live, because then like it would just feel better, you know, for a little bit more natural. I always, if I would watch a podcast, I would always like to watch it live. I don't like to go back and watch it. I'm sorry.
Literally, I just looked over and I just read Legend just said Loco's looking thick. I was like, I just look over and see that comment. I'm just like, yeah.
Thick, baby.
Man, you need to go on that Jenny Cred stuff. You looking a little thick over there.
I look a little thick. 2 C's.
Yeah. So real quick question: if you guys aren't subscribed to Loco B, I recommend go checking him out. But if you guys know, he has a lot of G Fuel in the back of his setting. But the right question is, where the heck is this man's Oreo collection? He had a big stack of Oreos, and where did that go?
Well, the other day some friends came over. We threw a little party, all right? And let's just say they robbed me for my Oreos.
Oh, I was like, I told Emma, I was like, he probably just moved it. That's probably what he just did, and I was right. He put it in a drawer. That's all he did.
Yeah,
because
I got a snack drawer back there, like 2 different snack drawers.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know where because I was like looking when you went to the bathroom. I was like, it's gone. Where did it go? Yeah, he was basically just stashing them.
I don't want to get robbed for my Oreos, man. These are...
I would agree with that. I don't want my Oreos robbed. You know how hard I worked to pay for those I don't know. I don't own any.
Ooh.
The main reason we decided to make a podcast, I mean, actually, I don't know about Loco, but I've been wanting to make a podcast for a while. There's been talks that I was going to do with Emma, but we're going to wait until we get our own place before we make that kind of podcast. But I was like, I really want to make a podcast. I just don't know, you know, if I want to do it alone, if I want to do it with someone or whatnot. So, you know,
I don't think I should speak up on like why I wanted to do this podcast.
But yeah, so I saw Patty make a podcast, and it's not that, you know, I want to fight, I want to be like I'm better than him, but it kind of made me rethink about making a podcast. Let me say it that. Because I think it's fun. If you get 2 good people that go back to back with each other, that can communicate with each other, that can just have a great time with each other, I feel like it makes a really good podcast. So I decided that I wanted to make a podcast, and last night I called Loco up and we were talking about some stuff on stream last night, and I was like, you know what? If we get 50 likes, let's make a podcast. We got 30, so I was like, you know what? We're still gonna do it. We're still gonna make that podcast. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna probably, if you guys don't like the name, we could always change it down the line. But we're gonna be called Goofy and Doofy. That's a podcast name. Why not? We like to get a little goofy. We like what the heck is the middle thing? I just look over and just.
It's a double stuffed Oreo with the Boo Oreos, because this is my Boo thing.
Oh my god.
And a regular Oreo.
Oh, that is funny. That is great. But yeah, so that's the reason why I wanted to make a podcast, as Loco B devours that freaking Oreo. And we'll work on it. We're probably not gonna be great the first few episodes. We're gonna basically be going off the top of our head most of the time. We'll probably make some that we kind of like scripted out. We know what we're gonna talk about in this stream, but or this podcast, but we just want to, you know, kind of make it more ourselves, because in my opinion, if it's really scripted, you can't really just enjoy each other's company, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about that. Do you want to like say a few things about the reason you wanted to start a podcast as you epically die over there? The right question is, how big is that freaking cookie? Or that Oreo? God damn.
Go
But
get
the
milk.
biggest Oreo that I made,
That's
real
like
quick,
that's like
was
one of
probably
those
this
double
big.
stuffed ones. I was
The
like,
biggest
that was
Oreo I
like-
made was literally
that
this big.
that was like a triple stuffed cookie. They really wanted to take you out.
I should say,
I mean,
obviously, I've seen some
you know-
friends do it. Obviously, if I want to be completely honest, they're not all that great. But I think like it would be fun if me and Bratty would just sit down, do a little podcast, and just have some fun and see how it turns out. Because like why not? It's like it's not Wednesday, and y'all know how I like to do random Wednesdays, but why not do it on a Sunday? Wait, is it Sunday?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, it is a Sunday.
I
Why
wouldn't
not
be
do
here if it
something
wasn't
on a
Sunday. I'd be at work, probably sitting at a desk all day, probably picking up a couch like.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'd be doing right now if it wasn't Sunday. She wouldn't be
I
here.
generally think it would be fun, because me and you, we do conversate a lot, but like we don't get to like sit down and just like talk about a whole bunch of like random stuff on stream, and like without like playing a game, because we're playing a game, so we're gonna be more focused on the game.
Right.
This is like we're literally just sitting down, talking, looking at you guys, and just having some fun talking about a whole bunch of random stuff.
And I mean, I do agree with that too. That there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see that me and Loco B do, like off screen. Like there's a lot of times that you guys probably think that we just get together and make videos, but that's not the case. Like there's a lot of times like I've met probably 4 or 5 people that I've done YouTube videos with. Patty, Kiddo. I've done a few with like some other people that slightly I talk to. I have a friend named Arnie that I used to make videos with. I try to talk to Arnie when I can. But of all the people that I've made videos with, Loco B is like the only one that I probably talk to, like, I wouldn't say like on a daily basis, but almost on a daily basis. And sometimes it's just
YouTube
not
for like 9 years.
Yeah, and it's just not even like us just trying to get together and make videos either. It's just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just sitting here petting my dog. I don't know. Well, I'm just sitting here. What's up, man? He's like, oh yeah, let's just play some games. So, I mean, for the most part,
Another one.
He's weird. No, that's a muffin. Not a muffin. That is a cupcake. Oh my god, are you really taking? Oh my god, he took the bottom of the Oreo or the bottom of the the bottom of the cupcake and put it on top of the cupcake.
Yeah. Hold on, there was this like a life hack that I seen. Like this is the way you're supposed to eat it. You just
Don't ever do that again, man. Don't ever do that again.
Not me. It's just nasty, bro.
Well, I mean, you did like kind of smush it all together and then just shove it down your gullet. So I mean,
no, the icing in general is bad. It's very bad. Don't try it ever.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how bad was it? Like 10 being the worst, 1 being like, I would probably eat it again, but probably not. Really?
Solid fucking 10, like a solid 10.
A solid 10. That was that
solid
bad.
10. It was really bad.
Oh god, that's funny. But yeah, so
I left my runner on.
You left your what on?
I left the water on.
Oh my god.
Because I rinsed out my mouth because the icing. Hold on.
Hey guys, let's oh. Okay, I'm gonna remove that card before I push it. Let's start our podcast and let's kind of lose Loco B for like half the podcast there. But yeah, if you guys also don't know, Loco B is also, or not Loco B, Emma is also in the back, so you guys will hear her from time to time. All so right. Just letting you guys know that. Okay. Someone also, next time, can you live stream and talk about games you can play? I mean, we can talk about that next time for sure.
We can talk about that right now, actually.
I mean, if you want, yeah, sure, we can talk about it.
Let's talk about Among Us. Let's talk about how that game like does very well.
Okay, I'll let you finish, but I do have to say something.
Like when playing with randoms is kind of trash.
Poopy. I don't know, cause I have good, cause I don't know. I think it's my fan base, but
no, not playing with your fans, like completely playing.
Oh, with like random people, like jump.
Like,
okay,
yes,
okay,
random people. You like they have to have like some type of. They should add like if you have a mic, you can push to speak when you could vote and everything. Because some people just sit there and like
ruin the game. They kind of one thing I realized that a lot of people when they play the game, they try to get themselves voted out, or they just try to get everyone voted out. They're just like, I'm just gonna hunt everyone down, basically, even though I'm not the the imposter. I'm just gonna get everyone out. And the one thing I will say this: Among Us is a freaking fun game. I enjoy it. But I will say this, I feel like it's not, I give it a week or two, and then it's going to start dying down, like even more than what it is. Because the last few streams that I've done, I've gotten good views, and I have a lot of people that are playing it. But I went from having people that are trying to get in, not being able to get in, to like not having a full lobby and not getting a lot of subs off of it, you know? So, I mean, in my opinion, off of just what I'm seeing with Among Us, I don't think it's going to last much longer. I feel like...
Well, I did good when I streamed it. It's just like, I don't know. I tend not to stream the game due to the fact, like, I like to play with, like, a full 10 people that I know, or at least 7, you know, with people I know. Playing with fans is cool and everything, but then you got the people that, like, they'll screen watch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when you were streaming it last time and I joined the last game, I definitely like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna kill Bratty. Why not? You know, I already knew what was happening. It's only because I was getting off, but there's people like that will just generally do it throughout the whole thing. So like, this is like one of those games, like, it's really hard to like stream without people cheating, you know?
Because I mean, it's impossible for you to know. Because, I mean, all it takes is just, like, someone to say, oh, I'm not watching, I promise. But it's like, yeah, but how did you, like, because there's been a few games that I've played that I feel like people are like, oh, I know it's you, Bratty. It's like, but how? Like, literally, you did not see me do anything. You're on the other side of the map. How the heck do you know that I'm the imposter? So then I'm like, you obviously know that you're stream sniping. And like, no, I'm not. I promise it's not me. I'm not looking. But it's like, then how do you know? And then they, like, try to make up some excuse that... You're like, okay, maybe you're not. And I don't know. I just feel like it's a fun game, and you just have to, with Among Us, you have to get to that point where you trust your fans enough to play with them. Like, I feel like a lot of the people I play with, I trust them enough to play with them. I mean, there has been some fans or some new people that stop on by that just kind of ruin it. And I mean, there's not much you can do about it besides just keep trying to play the game and have fun. I mean, the good thing is I only got one stream where I was like getting hackers in. Other than that, I really haven't. So I mean, that's one thing I'm happy about that I haven't been able to. But in my opinion, I don't see the game lasting much longer.
I think I can make a hacking video.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not saying I'm a hacker, right? Somebody that I know got hacked for the game. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say if it was a he or a she. Let's just say it was a he. But even though it actually is a he, all right, he showed me how he was hacking and everything, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty funny. If you're gonna go out there and like troll people, yeah, I wouldn't say hack, but like it was really funny to watch. He said he would never do a video on it and won't do it all the time, but it was generally funny to watch. Like, hacking's cool and all, but don't.
I mean, in my opinion. And I know that, like I said, at the end of the day, people are just going to do whatever they want. At the end of the day, like, I don't understand why. Like, what's the point? Like, I mean, definitely with Among Us, you're not winning anything. There's nothing you're winning. Like, with at least Minecraft, which I don't understand with Minecraft either. With Minecraft, you at least can get, like, some better loot or have super overpowered weapons. But for the most part...
servers, bro.
Yeah, I like literally the last time, and I guess we can segue into this because I had to literally talk about this in my last stream, and it got to the point I literally had 3 people asking me, we should stop talking about this. I literally was getting ready to stream, and then someone was like, "Oh yeah, your world's blowing up, and it's no longer like it's like blowing up. Can you reset it?" I'm like, look, at this point, if people are just gonna keep blowing it up, people are gonna just keep stealing stuff, people are just gonna keep doing. Like, all this, I'm just not going to reset it. You guys are just going to play in a destroyed world. Because at this point, I don't have the time to do that.
I have the option to make a realm. You see, I got my little Survivor Series, but I can't do a realm just due to the fact, like, it would generally piss me off because I hate griefers. It's one of the worst type of gamers in gaming history. Your own little spot.
Okay.
There's literally no reason for you to even come towards us. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you was to blow something up, we would know. Like, I remember I left the world open by accident, and one of these little shits came into my world, and like they just straight up darted towards me, and I I was AFK at the moment. I think I was editing the video, and I had the world open for Kelma.
Right.
And they came to the house and they broke literally my kitchen wall. Like, I don't know why. They just broke my kitchen wall. They came upstairs and they stole my diamonds. They stole my netherite, my iron, a whole bunch of good loot. And luckily I caught him in the midst of it, because like I was just sitting there just literally editing.
Right.
And I heard chest open and I texted Kelma, I was like, is this you? She said no, she's at her house. So I started looking around and it was like, I forgot who it was, and they started taking everything, and I was like, yo, give me back all my stuff. And they gave me back a lot of stuff, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I killed them with my netherite sword, and they literally had, if I was that much slower, they would have left with all my diamonds and netherite, because I didn't know that they had it until after I killed them. I was like, yo, this is exactly why I can't have open worlds, because everybody literally just come in, they'll steal your stuff, and they'll leave, and they'd be completely assholes about it. And if they leave, you can't get it back.
No.
Luckily, I do got the world, but it's not the original world. I had to make copies.
Yeah, I mean the thing that sucks with that too, though, is, and I have to re-say this like every single time I stream it, is that people just do it because they think it's funny. They think they're the funniest person ever. And I don't know if it's just like them sitting in a room alone just laughing their butts off because they're doing it, or if it's like they're with friends like, look, I'm gonna make this person upset. And it just got to the point that I'm literally just like, whatever. Like, people are coming to me saying that, you know, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be a way that someone's going to find a way to grief or cheat. It's just like one of my fans messaged me and said that, hey, Bratty, let me make a realm and you can tell all of your fans get into it, and I will monitor it all the time. And then your fans, your moderators can monitor it too. Which I'm like, okay, but you also don't realize how much this happens. Like, in the last, like, 3 seasons I've done with Minecraft, it's been back to back to back to back to back. That I'm just literally, like, I literally sat there for 3 days one time, reverting the realm back because people kept doing stuff. And
yeah, I remember I was trying to talk to you, and then you was telling me about it. I was like, nah, dude, I couldn't be in that world. The only reason why I joined, it was like, you know, I can just run around, have some fun, you know, just kill people and give them back all their loot.
Right.
I remember I just doing, like, I remember somebody just attacked me for literally no reason. Then I killed somebody because they started attacking somebody else for literally no reason. I'm like, nah, that's not cool. So,
yeah.
you know, I started killing them. And then the other person started killing me. Like, what the hell? I just defended you. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things that, like, you're not going to be able to win. Like, it's just one of those things you get into a game with, like, a bunch of hackers and cheaters and stuff. You're not going to be able to win. It's
a lose-lose situation.
It's just the generation that we have now that play video games, it's rather, you know, they'd rather not put in a lot of time and effort to become better at the games that they want to play. They'd rather just take the easy way and cheat because they don't want to put in time and effort.
I mean, to be fair, back in the day, we would always go on cheatcodes.com.
Yeah, but I mean, that's different because, this is what I say in my streams, is that, you know, if you want to cheat and you're cheating, like, in your own world, or you're cheating in, like, you know, for a story mode or something like that, and you're not hurting anyone else or not affecting anyone else, okay, cool. It's not like you're hurting anyone else. You're having fun. Like, I use cheat codes for games, but those were also put in from the developer. So it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm putting in a cheat code for, you know, Minecraft or, you know, Fortnite or whatever, you know, I'm playing and becoming the best player. Like, there's other companies or other, like, people that are making these cheats to basically become better at the game, so they don't have to put in the work and effort into becoming better at the game.
Which we should lead into the YouTube part of that. You got to put in the work and effort if you want to. If you want to become, like, really good, you want to become, like, say you want 1 million subscribers and you want to.
Is someone calling you?
Yeah. And you want to have a lot of views. You gotta put in the hard work and the dedication. You can't say, oh yeah, I want this, and then you go edit your videos, you half-ass it, you don't put in, like, no type of effort, and it's like some very, very dog dung video, and be like, oh my god, why is my video doing so bad? You didn't put in the effort. You just literally just chop some stuff up and just called it a video.
And I mean, like, in my opinion, I that was back in like 2014 or 2015 where you could do that, because there were so many, like, back then it was just, there weren't so many people that were like that enjoy a lot of the edits and a lot of cuts and a lot of stuff. That's why, like, if you look at like story-based games, they don't really do that well unless you have a big following now. Like, if you have like, let's say like 1,500 subscribers and you're doing like the new Crash Bandicoot game, it might not do well for you, but with someone that has millions, it's going to do well for them because they have so many following. And it's the whole thing about, you got to put work and time into it. Like, I work about 40 to 45 hours a week, and I still stream. I try to edit. I still try to find time to get videos done. Heck, I'm streaming right now, and I probably should not be. I should be relaxing and stuff, but I still put in the effort to make sure that I'm going 110 with all the work that I'm putting into. You can't just like sit there.
Some type of compromise, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if this is something that you really want to do, make any, like, you gotta make like a sacrifice. Like, no matter, like, this is your dream, right? So you gotta make the sacrifice, because if you don't make a sacrifice, then you're not gonna get as many views. And if you sit there and try to, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait until, like, I put in a lot more effort until, like, I start getting paid or whatever,
or until I get some free time.
It's gonna take a lot longer. It's literally gonna take a lot longer if you wait. Like, if you're a beginner, why not get on that? Like, get on it immediately. Don't sit around and wait. Give everything your all, you know. And then it also comes down to how you promote it across the fucking Oreos. It all comes down to how you promote it on your social media. Because you can't just upload a video and just think, hey, people's gonna watch it regardless. Like, that's not the case. If you're a small YouTuber and you don't promote your videos, and you complain about, like, only like 2 people watched it or so, did you promote it?
Well, it's not even just for promoting it either, though. It's if you're only getting 2 views, you got to also look at, well, how long are people watching your videos? Are they only, like, if it's a 10-minute video and only, like, people are watching up to 1 minute, it's probably because they got so bored of watching it that they're just like, I'm not being entertained to sit here and watch the rest of it. So, I mean, it's not just, like, you can do so much promoting. And I will agree with Mute Plant. I just looked over and saw that Mute Plant said something about there's only, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, sub for sub. This is another thing. Sub for sub is a good for short time, but it's not good for long time, because a sub for sub, basically what you're doing is you're subscribing to someone else and they're subscribing to you. But the thing is, it doesn't work out in the long run, because all it takes is that person is subscribed to you. Once you subscribe to that person, they're probably already gone. They unsubscribed to you already, or they haven't even subscribed.
I don't like
so they gained a 1 sub already.
Because what, they're gonna subscribe? Cool. You subscribe to them, they're gonna unsubscribe to you. Most of the time, you're gonna sit there and, like, oh yeah, they make some type of content, or they ask for sub, and what, they don't even have a single damn video on their channel. Like, I've seen somebody with like 1,000 subscribers, and they said, oh yeah, they only made 1 video. They always do sub for sub. Like, that it doesn't work in the long run. You can't sit there and do sub for sub. If anybody actually, like, listen, I'll check out your channel, no guarantee that I'm going to subscribe to it, flat out. Yeah. Like, if I like your content, then yeah, I'm gonna subscribe, because I want to see it on my feed. I'm gonna want to watch you more.
Right. I mean, and it goes back to, like, there are channels that can post a few videos. And in my opinion, if you want to go the route of sub for sub, don't go that way. Go into other people's streams, other people's channels, other people's videos, and try to talk with their community. Because if you can talk into their community and they're enjoying what, like, you have to say, they enjoy your personality, most likely they will come check out your channel. Even if you have 1 video, even if you have 2, even if you haven't uploaded 1, they still might check out your channel. And that is better overall than the whole sub for sub, because you're still getting someone that, enjoys who you are, rather than, hey, just check out my channel and subscribe because I need 1 more subscriber because I want to hit 500. Or the same thing about, and this is one thing, I won't throw names out, but when you're a person that forces your subscribers to go out and promote people, but you post like a video once every week, or every 2 weeks, or every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, or a month. It puts pressure on your subscribers to go out and get new people, but then there's nothing for the new subs that are coming to watch. And
No,
there's going to be
You're gonna
people
watch
that
the
are
old video and then then what?
And I said, like, you know, and I will say this, I wrote a comment to Patty. I read it in stream last night. I'm not going to read the whole thing again. But basically what I said is that he tries to rely on old content, or he tries to promote his content and say, hey, guys, go check out my old content or go check out my channel, which, like I said, is fine. But you got to remember, you can't say that all of your content is amazing, because there are going to be some content that are outdated or content that aren't good anymore.
Right,
I have content on my channel that's not good anymore. I have content on my channel that a lot of people want me to play Over the Hedge again, in which I don't mind playing Over the Hedge, but that's my most viewed video on my channel, and it's outdated. Yes, there's some good parts, and it might be a fan favorite, but it's not, you know, I can't watch it and be like, oh, yeah, this is still a great video. So, I mean, it just comes back to, you got to put in work. If you're going to send your fans out, or even you promote your channel, you have to put in the work in order to have content there. If there's no content there, then there's just no growth.
I said this a million and one times, and I don't care how, like, if he gets offended for it, I don't care who else thinks I'm an asshole for it. I genuinely don't care. I still feel like he did sub for subs. He used Subbot, Viewbot, whatever. And I generally feel like he only copied other YouTubers and just still.
Hey guys, thank you guys for checking out episode 1 of the podcast. Once again, sorry that the quality of this podcast episode isn't up to par, but you know what is up to par? The episodes we have coming up on this channel. Now, if you guys have been enjoying the channel, I do want to take a few moments just to say, if you guys could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that would mean the world to me. Because if we can reach 10,000 subscribers, Loco B and I have decided that we will do a couple of episodes in the same room. Out of all the podcast episodes we have recorded, we've been doing it through Discord. We would love to do a few episodes in the same room, but we have to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you guys could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so that you guys don't miss out on the episodes that we have planned for those in-meet episodes. Plus, we'll be doing some extra stuff as well. So please, if you guys could do me a favor, help us get to 10,000 subscribers, share the podcast out, and thank you guys again. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Unless it freezes again.
Viewbot or whatever.
Okay, Viewbot. Okay, that's where I was at.
Yeah,
okay.
I still feel like he does that till this day, because me and you talked about it, like how you go away for like 6 months, right? And then automatically you gain like 50 subscribers from just one video. And it's not like it's an entertaining video. Like, oh, welcome guys. Welcome guys. We're back with another banger. And you know, like his content is like, it's so like, what the fuck are you doing even on YouTube just copying content? Like, if you copy content, you're only gonna get so far, you know? Somebody gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna be that guy. Somebody's gonna call you out on it. People's gonna unsubscribe. People's gonna start hating this, that, and third. You always gotta be original. And like he says, it's something that he likes to do, copying. If you like copying content, I guess you do you.
But I mean, like,
ooh, you need to chill, be original,
yeah.
You know?
I mean, copying content is okay. Let me say this, and I don't want to hurt anyone if they copy content. Copying content is good, but you can't copy the whole video. You can't just be like, you know, I'm going to throw out one of my YouTubers I like. I can't just like look at a cartoons video and basically just take the whole video that he posted and try mimicking that. That's not what I have to do. Like, I can't be like try to act like him. I can't be like trying to make the same jokes as him. No. What I need to do as a content creator is take something I like and turn it into something that, you know, would be something that I would post. So like, if I'm like, oh, I really, really like this, you know, cartoons video. Well, what can I do from this video that, you know, I can make myself? And I feel like, since you were talking about Patty, I feel like the biggest thing is that the biggest influence on him is Corey Kinchin. And which I agree. You know, I'm happy that he has someone that he likes and that he enjoys and he gets inspiration from. But the biggest thing I see as his downfall on his channel is that it's his reactions to coming back. So like he'll be gone for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then he'll come back to he'll come back with a reaction. Which reactions are fine and stuff. They're good. I do them from time to time. But in my opinion, if you've been gone for 3 weeks or even more and you come back with a reaction video, I just feel like it's a half-ass way to say, oh, I don't give two shits about you guys, but here's a reaction video. And I mean, some of the fans might like that, but you know,
but, like,
to me,
you could at least came back with oh yeah, this is why I've been gone, this, that, and third, instead of, you know what, I'm just gonna post this and y'all just gonna deal with it. Like, at least you could at least acknowledge the people who actually enjoy watching you. Like, oh, why you been gone for so long? What you been doing? You know, obviously they care about you to ask these questions, and you're not like, you're just coming back, not like no explanation, and they're still curious, and they don't know if you're gonna do it again. Like, you gotta at least let them know, like, oh, you've been gone for a big project or something huge coming up or something. Yeah.
But I mean,
you could at least acknowledge that, like, they enjoy you.
The biggest thing is, and like I told all three of you guys when we're all talking and stuff, and I said, like, the biggest thing is a schedule. Like, I mean, you don't want to throw your fans under a bus saying that they won't know when you're gonna post, because if you can keep people on a schedule of when you're going to post and when they're going to be able to see, they'll come to the channel more and more and more. And if you can't do that, then you need to figure out a schedule with the schedule that you work. So, you know, if you're in school or you're working...
I'm about to cut you off. I remember when you kept getting on my ass, like, you know what, you can grow a lot more if you start a schedule. And then, remember, eventually I did get a little schedule going. And then I obviously fucked that up.
Yeah, obviously.
And then and then now I'm with my schedule now, and it's like I feel like I want to push out more content, but like I go along this schedule. I'm getting okay views. If I personally feel like I just hit 600. Cool. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Since I hit 600, 15 views on my videos is not, you know, it's not good to me. It's like borderline of, right now I prefer, like, for me to stop, like, well, for me to like push out my content a little bit less for that video, it has to hit like at least like 30, you know.
Right.
I don't really have to push my Random Wednesdays that much, because like they literally do good on themselves. Like, people see Random Wednesdays, like they click it, they watch, they genuinely enjoy it.
They like to see something different. Right. And
yeah, it is like I can literally sit down and literally make this freaking contraption for a whole video, and I bet you guys will watch it. Like, why?
It's
like,
I think it's
completely random.
I think it's just because, like, and this is what I say, like, I feel like a lot of big YouTubers like fail to understand is that, you know, you doing the same content over and over and over and over and over without changing it like a little bit or trying to make it more entertaining can make your videos stale. So like with you know, you have that, you know, you have your gaming videos mostly every day or
Monday and Fridays, basically, and then I got the Random Wednesdays.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you have your days that you post, and then you have your one day that people are just like, oh, it's not gonna be gaming, cool, I can, like, you know, it's just gonna be something random, which is good, because it gives someone something to look forward to on Wednesday. Like, you know, and even if your whole channel is about gaming, or it's about memes, or it's about whatever, you know, it's what you do with those videos in order to make it entertaining. Like, if you do the same stuff over and over and over, you try to not improve on your editing, you try not to improve on your jokes, if you just sit there and stay the same person throughout your whole time on YouTube, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to grow. You're not going to change. And sometimes it's hard to get people to realize that. It's really, you tell them and they can be like, okay, I understand, I'll make some changes. And they'll do the change, but then they go back to reverting back to how they were before. Like, and like I said at the beginning, schedule is important. Like, if you got school or work, you can't just say, well, school's important, work's important. Okay, well, if school and work is important, you're telling me that one day out of the week, 2 days out of the week, you can't post or edit one video or spend the whole week putting an hour, 10 minutes, 30 minutes into one video and post that one video. When, like I said, I'm working 40 hours a week, and I'm still being able to stream and post content to my channel. You know, so
you'd be like, yeah, I'm like way behind. We the first Gary's Mod videos that we did like 2 weeks, literally, 2 weeks ago. Like, what, we were supposed to record it like early, and then I ended up showing like up literally, I don't know how many hours late.
I think it was like 2 or 3 hours late or something like
Yeah,
that. But also, we didn't really have a set time, though.
Yeah, so it's like I showed up late. Obviously, I apologize for it because it was like my friends came. They got me. I like to say they kidnapped me. They came, got me. Went out. We played basketball. We went out to eat. And I told like sometimes I'll be telling them like, yeah, I gotta be home by this time. I gotta do it. And they're like, don't even worry about it. And I was like, but I need to make sure because like I make sure that all my friends that if I go chill with them, I gotta be back at this time. Like I take, since I don't currently work right now, me doing YouTube and Twitch, it's full time, and I don't care. Like I take it as a job. Like I have to be done by this time. Like I like to start editing my videos at night, and then push and start editing them a little bit more in the morning, and then by like I want them to be done and up on YouTube by at least 3 o'clock. And if they're not up on YouTube by 3 o'clock, it's always 5 o'clock. So it's either between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. If not, then I would always say maybe there's not a video today. And if I don't do a video, I would like to back it up with a stream. Therefore, you guys are still looking forward to what I did promise you guys that I was going to make sure I keep you guys entertained. So I'm going to make sure that stream is going to replace the video that I was supposed to do. And the next day I will release the video and then I'll get back on schedule.
Right.
Therefore, you're not really, I may have like messed, like I had to swap the days out, but like at the end of the day, we just want to make sure that we're entertaining you guys and make sure you guys stay entertained, Or
even finding out like new ways that we can improve on our content. Cause like I said, like, if you stay with the same content over and over without even changing a little bit, maybe you're like, okay, I'm confined into a small space. So like I can't do what I want. I can't be released. I can't let a lot of my energy out. Well, then you need to put in a plan on trying to allow yourself to have more space where you can like do more fun videos and stuff. So I see you laughing over there. So I mean, it comes down to you setting a plan and you trying to achieve that plan, which I feel like a lot of newer YouTubers don't realize that. They just think that all they have to do is just post a video and post one good video. As soon as that one good video hits their channel, they're just going to hit big. And that's not true. I've had this channel since 2011, and I just hit almost 1,300 subscribers. And
when I first met you, you only had like 200. And
I think it was like 300 or 400 actually.
Yeah, but that was literally the first year that I was Loco B. So before I switched over to that, I already had like 1,000 subscribers, Like I've been there, done that. I can do it again, to give myself a little bit more motivation.
Right.
Within the I'm not gonna lie, my videos was good and they kind of started going down because I was going through some things like my uncle passed away, my dad went to jail. I was going through some stuff, Hold up. It sounds like somebody just like opened my door or something. Hold up.
Shh, don't tell him, guys. I'm trying to get into his house right now. I'm actually trying to steal some of his Oreos. I want to get some of that double stuffed. I want to stuff his Oreos. Oh God, he's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, so this weird drug dealer came into my house and was trying to ask me to buy some drugs, and I'll be like, how much did you get? Did you get like some? Do you have enough to pass to the class? I mean, there needs to be some to pass to the class. Like I need to have some. So, did your drug dealer come in?
I don't smoke no more. Relax.
Oh, is that what we're going with now? Oh, I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more.
I literally do not know what that was. It was like,
is your house
like,
haunted?
No, Kirby said ghost. I was like,
I literally just had someone in my thing say ghost too.
Yeah, like,
maybe it's
I don't know.
Ghost.
It sounded like literally someone like opened my door, like kicked it open or something. But
FBI,
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'm like really paranoid now that I live alone for like a few more weeks. It's like I'm like really paranoid.
I'll say definitely after that one time they like your sister and mom came home. You're like, I don't know. I'm hearing noises now.
Let me tell this story because I don't got sidetracked on what I was saying before.
Oh God.
Right? So if y'all know, like my mom had this job opportunity. She went out of state. Her and my sister, right?
Yeah.
So she literally left the day before my birthday. I didn't really get to do anything.
I mean,
I went out skating and I chilled with friends. Shut up. All right. Obviously, I got busted up. Like, look at my knees, man. Look at my knees. They're all cut up. And then right here on my head.
Before you continue, I really thought you were wearing leggings for a sec. And I was like, wait, is this boy really wearing leggings?
Daddy, chill. No, I'm just.
Oh God. Oh, I was giving him one of those good suckings. Let me tell you what.
Hold on. You better not be looking at my nipples. Hold on.
Out of everything to say, he says, "You better not be looking at my nipples."
All right,
everything.
Better. All right.
Oh my God, I fucking hate you.
My mom and my sister literally left the day before my birthday.
I hope they realize.
And they came back like literally, I want to say like 2 days ago. But I was at my sister's house because she done cooked. I asked her like if she could make me a plate. So I went down there and I got me a plate of food. And I was coming back up here and that was literally the amnesia stream. Right before I did that. So I was coming back up here. I was gonna eat my food and watch some YouTube videos, but before I left out, I know for a fact I turned off all the lights but the hallway light and the living room light. So I was on my phone setting up the tweet. So when I go live, and I looked up and I noticed that the hallway light to come upstairs to my house that was on, the kitchen light is on, and a few more lights in the house was on. I'm like,
and then my bathroom light was on, and I heard the toilet flush.
I was like this on my phone, like. Nah, hold on. Like holding my food, like fuck no. You know, I don't know why. Like I did like as I got closer, I noticed that the whole front, both the front doors was open. So I was like, nah, I'm about to throw my food on the floor and just like literally dart up the steps. I don't know why. What in the right mind told me to stop and look in the mailbox.
I would love to see that.
I looked in the mailbox, like, you know what? Hold on, is there any mail? All right. And then as I turned around, all I heard was like a. So I was like, and they're like, you motherfucker. And it was my sister's. And she started laughing like, oh yeah, we thought you was already in the house. I'm like, no. And I was like, yo, where's my mom? She's like, upstairs. Yo, y'all was about to get fucked up. Y'all shouldn't do that. I'm already like paranoid and shit. I was literally about to grab my knife and like, shing, shing, shing. Who the fuck is you?
You would
I swear to God.
Probably grab one of your G-Fuel canisters and try like throwing it at them.
See, listen, if I don't have my knife on me when I'm walking outside, because, like, I don't trust out here.
Hey, maybe you should just carry your G-Fuel. That will scare some people away.
No, I always have my
no, I can't mess with that, man. He's got some G-Fuel.
Like, yo, do you really want to try me? Be like, ah!
The fact that some of it puffed up, that was it. It was just like... The ghost was trying to get some. The ghost was like, I gotta give me some of that energy. I ran out of energy. I need some of it.
I got the phase tub coming in tomorrow. It was the bundle. Like I got the tub and the little cup. I got that supposedly coming in tomorrow, and then I think on Tuesday I might order me like another tub. But I don't know yet.
Did you try
I need to relax because.
Did you find the crash one yet? The Wampa food. Did you find the Wampa?
That's the one I was gonna order.
Because I was gonna say that will probably be the only G Fuel that I drink. Because I'm getting another. I don't know when it's gonna come in, but I got like another brand's like energy drink. It's supposed to be healthier, so because I drink a lot of Monsters at work, so I'm trying to find something that's a little bit more healthier than G Fuel.
I mean, this has a lot of vitamins in it, like a lot.
Yeah, but like even G Fuel's not supposed to be like the best for you, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna find something that's a little bit better. And
no energy drink is good for you.
Nothing's good for you. I literally said this to Emma the other day or yesterday. She was like, I don't know, I kind of want Taco Bell, but I don't know, Taco Bell's not really good for you. I'm like, literally nothing is good for you. Water can even kill you. I'm like, there's nothing in this world that's good for you. You could eat a green bean, and a green bean will probably kill someone. Like, no joke. Literally anything could harm someone. Even eating a salad, eating a crouton in the wrong way will kill someone.
You can
Nothing's good for you.
You can always choke on an apple.
Right. You know, smoking. Having a nice night with Loco B's mom. Oh, gosh, that's a big one.
I'm telling you. Yo, Emma, you gonna take this from him?
She just gave me this weird look. Was like, I don't care.
No, Emma, you gotta just slap him for the stream. Slap him for the podcast.
She goes, I'm not slapping him.
Why not, Emma? Come on.
Well, you know why.
Emma, would you like to tell us a weird story about Bratty since he's not here at the moment?
Oh, he doesn't, when he cleans out he doesn't like, to clean out his belly button. He like, because he doesn't like Q-tips. So if you try to clean out his belly button, He'll probably kill me for putting that on stream.
You don't like Q-tips? He doesn't
No, he doesn't
belly
like
button?
cotton. He doesn't like the Q-tips. So his mom always teases him about taking alcohol and like cleaning out his belly button. And he doesn't like his belly button cleaned out. And it's anybody. It doesn't have to be his mom. His mom doesn't do it.
What? Okay, I got okay. So everybody know, all right. Well, if you're over the age of 18 and you're not like a virgin, everybody know that the only thing better than sex is cleaning out your ears.
Yes.
With a Q-tip.
Yeah.
No joke. I thought you were gonna say clean out your belly button or something. I'm like, no. Okay, so no joke. If you guys don't know about this story, I cannot clean out my belly button because if I clean, but yeah, like literally, I can't clean out my belly button because it makes me want to throw up.
I told you.
Like literally, no joke. My mom would like try using a Q-tip and try to clean my belly button, and I'd look like, so the only time I literally can clean my belly button is if I'm in the shower and I'm like using like a really soft cloth. That's it. Like, other than that, it makes me want to throw up. I know it's the weirdest thing ever, but it's true.
The weirdest thing that makes me want to throw up is cherries.
Cherries?
Just
like
cherries.
I like cherries.
I really don't eat cherries though.
No, tomatoes. All right, y'all already know about when I ate the chocolate and tomatoes, but tomatoes alone are so fucking disgusting.
I don't like them. Like, the only time I'll eat a tomato if it's like really hidden in some other taste, but
and like some spaghetti or something.
Like, I can't. Like, tomato sauce. Okay, I can eat that.
Easy. Tomatoes, tomato sauce or ketchup, easy. Tomatoes in general.
The Q-tips in your ears, you're not supposed to, but it feels so good.
It does. Like I only do it like after I clean out my ears because my mom got this little thing where you put it in your ear and it like hooks all the earwax and it just pulls it all out like real easy, nice. So I was like,
do you like eat it after it? You go, oh!
Yeah, I'd be like this.
Gonna be like, does it taste good? What's in my body?
You gotta tell us another story.
Another one?
Yes, it's a podcast. Story time.
I don't think I have another one about you.
Another one about me?
Do you have one?
Just one in general.
Just one in general.
A weird story.
A weird story.
Not the one we was talking about earlier before. Not that one.
Not the one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, not that one.
Man, I don't know. I really.
That one's kind of sus. That one's kind of sus.
Let's throw them out, guys. Let's get Loco B out of here. Let's talk about, real quick. Let's talk about why the heck do you own so many bandanas? Actually, let's ask this question: why does everything you do turn into like an addiction to something? Your bandanas, your G Fuel, your Starbucks, your Oreos. Like, do you just get hooked onto something and then you're instantly like?
Well, the whole story about bandanas, like I never liked bandanas, like when I was younger. Literally never. It was like my brother would have them, and I would obviously act like I would run around like yeah, Suwu, blood, crip, gang. You know what I mean? God. I would run around like in the house and act like I'm doing one of those. But I didn't really start liking bandanas and didn't start collecting bandanas until I got this Toy Story bandana. I was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed the Toy Story bandana. It's like, no, and then I don't know. I just started collecting more and more, and next thing you know, I had like 20, and then
80,
you know, I had
then 94.
Like 50. No, what? I'm at 85.
I know. I counted them all, and then you did this stupid shit. It was like, no, and then he made me. This man was doing a contest. If you guys don't watch Bratty or don't watch Loco, he literally freaking goes, "Hey guys, I'm doing a contest. Whoever can count how many bandanas or guess how many bandanas I have wins. Like, what was it? Like $5-10, something like that." So I was
no, it was $5, but me and you made a bet on top of it.
Yeah,
that made it like the 10.
So I was like, okay, bet. So I literally sat there the first time watching his video, counting every single one. And I wrote it out. I made a whole list, and I counted. So then I left a comment saying, this is how many. He's like, oh, nope, wrong. So then I go, no, it's right. I literally counted. He goes, no, it's actually this amount. And so I was like, so I went back and recounted. I was like, nah, you wrong, boo. You're wrong, bro. Bro, you're wrong. It's not that much.
Nah, bro.
It's not that much. It's way more than that. And then he would like message me the next day. I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. I was just trying to like
I
mess
was just
with
gonna
you.
see how many people would guess it. Like,
Well, no, you told me I wanted to see how many times you would count it, and I was like,
yeah.
wow.
I wanted to see how many times you would count it and see who else would like guess it right. Like, obviously they'll be disappointed. I'm like, yeah, Bratty already won. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say
saying.
if I'm right, I think Game Z was really close to it. I think he was off by like 5 or 6. I think he got like
Yeah,
90,
yeah,
94 or
Game Z.
something like that.
Yeah.
And I was
That's
just
what-
like, damn.
Somebody was like, there was 2 people that was close. I remember somebody said like, I believe somebody said like 70 or I believe, and then somebody was like 90, which was like Game Z. I was like, ooh, close, but no.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw out a random number, and if it's wrong, I'm just gonna count. I'm literally just gonna count. So literally, I had the plan already set in my head. I was like, I'm gonna sit there and count every single one. So I said, hey, Loco, if I do it this certain way and I'm right about the number, will you give me $10? He said, yeah, bet. So I literally sent him a picture of me writing every single one out after I was done. I was like, you can't say I'm wrong because this is right now. Unless he's like, no, you're wrong. There's one more. And I was like, no. If there's one more, it's not in the video and you lied. So I better still get that $10. But I did get the $10 because I was right. And this boy trying to like lie to me about it.
If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. You know.
What does Loco
Like-
B's hair look like? It looks like a little bush. It's like, you know, one of those bushes that
Like some hair.
like your mom hasn't shaved in 7 years. That's what it looks like.
Oh my god! Oh, I was watching wait, what was it? It was Night School by Kevin Hart, and he done planted one of his pubes in the food so he could get free food, right? So
I feel like that's
there was
something
this-
you would do though.
No,
I feel like
no,
that's
no,
something
I
you
would never.
do. You would do that.
There was one of the waiters. He was talking like, no, I man, like he took it. He was like this. It was like, these are like little Afro pubes. I shave it. I'm Mexican or something like that. I was like, yo. He said, yo. Kevin Hart was like, say African American again. I will say African American again. Like they was going back and forth. It was one of the funniest movies I've watched recently. It was hilarious. Y'all gotta watch.
Yeah, like I said,
Night
I feel
School.
like that's something you would do. Like
No,
no doubt,
never.
I bet you would do that. You would
First
be
of
like,
all,
free food? Bet.
You know how much
Here's
it
some of my
hurts
pubes.
just to pull one on one of the pubes and just to completely pull it out? What?
Hey, don't knock it until you try it.
I tried it. I'm knocking it. I'm knocking it completely over.
You're knocking it, so you're loving it. Is that what you're telling me? Mm.
No,
I don't
fuck
know.
out
That's
here.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm
No,
hearing.
the topic is going to be YouTube gaming, and we're talking about pubes and food. All right?
Well, you went on the tangent.
Listen, I'm sorry. We're having fun.
I know
All right?
we're having fun, but you
I
went
don't
on
think
the
we should have had
tangent.
the topic. I don't think we should have had the topic what it was.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about craze. Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh my god, dude.
So since you're the owner of that,
I'm not the owner.
you were.
Ex-owner. I'm the ex-owner. It started out strong. It had some downs. Obviously, like I said, it was at the beginning of the year. My uncle was passed. My dad went to jail and everything. Honestly, it had its ups and downs, and then they didn't want to do it no work. I'm gonna call out somebody specifically. Back then, which is a kiddo. I mean, so I wanted to do this roster reveal to show everybody that was in it.
Right.
And
God.
I said, make sure
There it
like
goes.
you get at least like 3 clips from literally 3 clips from everybody that's in there, and have everybody their own little section. He said, he kept rushing me about it. He's like, then let me do it. I got this. I was like, you know what? Since you want to keep rushing it, go ahead, do it. All right, but you got to do it like this. He's like,
Right.
I'll do it. Right? This video was so half-assed. It had a watermark in it. First off, all right. Now let's start with that.
I don't
It had
remember
a
watching
whole
it. So
watermark.
I don't remember it much. I remember I was just in
So-
I was into like one clip and that was it.
But I hated everything about it. All right. The thing is that the video was like, obviously everybody's supposed to have their time to shine.
Right.
He picked some of the names were so close together that it looked like it was just one long name and then somebody else right here. It was like boom, boom, and another one.
Right.
No, it was like it just looked like so many names just went like this, and it was like they didn't even get their clips. Not everybody had their not everybody even had a clip. It was one person clipped the
people know too.
like,
how many people were in Craze? If you can remember, how many people at that time? Because I was gonna say I just joined Craze.
At that time, there was 18 people in Craze.
Okay, so there's technically 17. Because like I said, I was in and out. Like I wasn't. Like I think I only recorded with 2 people, maybe 3 out of Craze. Yeah. So there was roughly about 17 people.
I hate it because I like obviously I wanted to make sure everybody's friends with each other, everybody's working with each other, we're making group content. Obviously we did make some group content on Fortnite, which we will talk about. I got something to announce later before I end the stream.
Right.
We did we had group content, cool, but it seemed like nobody really wanted to talk to each other unless I was there. Nobody really wanted to play with each other or anything, and literally unless I was there. And it was like, why? Like I try to make sure like, yo, listen, you guys should like try to play with this person, or like at least try to talk to this person. I want to make sure like I did make it known that I want to make sure that everybody is friends instead of like acting like strangers. Y'all don't have to make content with each other, but like y'all can at least play and like
talk it out kind of things.
Like become friends. But nobody really wanted to do that. Like they was literally only be there if I was there. We had like a smaller circle within Craze, which is like I was
gonna say it was like roughly it was me, you, Panda, Kiddo,
Onyx,
and
Kiddo, yeah, and Ebola and
football. I mean, football's in and out though.
Yeah, but football wouldn't join. He literally wouldn't join nobody unless I was there.
But he was in and out too.
Yeah, it's like I want to make sure everybody's playing the game together, at least talking to each other. There was Nia Leah. I wanted to make sure at least everybody would promote it. She didn't promote it. You was new, so I didn't want to like. We barely talked then, but like we was obviously chill. But like I didn't want to like could you at least push it a little bit? I wanted to give you some space because you just joined.
Right.
So, but like nobody else, they didn't really promote it. I know towards the end, some people changed their name, but that was like when it was like only like 10 people left in the group. We had some younger people join in. They started complaining about like how like they wanted to upload their own footage to the Craze channel and get their get the YouTube and the email and password. Wow, Onyx just joined. That's crazy. So they wanted to get the password.
Like, Craze? I heard about Craze. What you talking about over there?
That's crazy. So they wanted to get the YouTube, like they wanted to get the password to it in the email. I was like, no, because last time we gave the password to it, somebody literally changed the password, and then like nobody should get it. If y'all want to upload the video, send it to me. But I don't remember anybody even sending me a video, to be completely honest, to put on the Craze channel.
To be honest, because you came to me and was like, hey, can you do a redesign of like the logo or make us a logo or something? So I was like, yeah. So I made up a logo and stuff. But even before and after that, I don't remember much going on to the Craze channel like at all.
No, because it was just slowly dying. Then some more people joined in. They left. I was like, why? What was the point of you even joining? Then obviously that one person joined and he claims that we kicked him out, but he left. And then he started talking shit about the group just because, he literally was not doing nothing in the group. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to expose Loco B. He lied, this, that, and third. And oh my God, it was the funniest shit ever. I promise you, it was literally so funny. Cause like, I remember Onyx, I was like, yo, Onyx is a writer. Cause she went on his page like, nah, F that. You're just a hater because you kicked him out, this, that, and third. That was so funny. I was like, damn. Like his video literally had like 5 views. And then I watched it. I was like, yo, y'all gotta check this out. Like y'all know me. Just listen to the lies that is coming out of his fucking speaking hole. Right. And they all watched like, yo, he's like, I was telling my mom, I was like, yo, I'm about to make a reaction video to this. She's like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, you're just giving him more exposure. I was like, it's hilarious, bro. Like this man, like he's big doodle brain. Like he poo brain, Right. Like I wanted like I would roast him off camera all the time. It's like, yo, this is so stupid. And like he the biggest thing was like he said, "Oh yeah, I never had 1,000 subscribers. I lied about it." I was like, "Bro, I never said I had 1,000 subscribers on this account. I said my other account, and if you look at it, I even made 1,000 subscribers special. But obviously, if you don't sit on the channel, like if you don't upload it, you're just going to lose subscribers. So it went under 1,000. So he took screenshots of it, like, bro, like, are you for real? Are you for real?
He's just trying to find stuff.
Your video was a cover to somebody else's. Like, come on, like, are you for real? He was so stupid.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like,
oh my god,
I was gonna say like, Craze was like, I remember because Loco B sent me, or Loco B put a message on Reddit. It was like looking for some people to make videos with. So I was looking for people. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll hit it up. So then, like, at this point, like, I didn't even know he was like looking for like people for the group or whatever. He was just like looking for people.
No, yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I hit him up. We basically sat there, kind of talked, and then we did a Apex video. And then he kind of was like, so I have a group, you want to join it? So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I joined it, and literally, like, they had a Facebook group chat, and it was like, I first joined, and everyone was, like, kind of talking, or there was, like, a few people that were, like, always talking, and then it got to a point, like, I would say a half a year when I, like, kind of joined, that literally not a lot of people were talking, like, everyone just kind of was, like, quiet, and there was, like, several times where Loco B was just like, are, like, any of you guys gonna say anything? Like, are we just gonna talk, or, like, we haven't talked in a while? And, like, he was always trying to get people to talk, and, like, literally no one was talking. And then, like, after, like, a few months after that, even, like, people were just leaving. People were just weren't saying that they're leaving the group. They were just, like, disappearing. That after a point, like, I gave up. And then Loco B was just like, I give up. There's just no point of keeping a group that don't want to make videos together. So then instead of us being in Craze, it was the four of us. It was Patty, me, Loco, and King. So it was us four, because we're really in Fiactor. We were the only four that like kind of talked to each other. I mean, there was a few that talked, but I mean, for the most part, it was just us four. And then
I had beef with both of them, which I never started, sadly.
But
if you think about it, like everybody that like if we left on bad terms within the group, I always had beef with them, and I never started it. I was like, why is this, like, it could have been nobody else, like, why me?
Well, I mean, if you take Patty's situation, he's going to say you did start it because you got upset about him not posting a video.
But, like, we had a deal, like...
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying is there was a deal, and then... Patty didn't make the video.
When he stole the video idea, like it made it all worse when he stole the video idea that we were supposed to do.
Well, yeah,
and he recorded with somebody else. That sealed the deal.
Like, I mean, like I understand, like, I know, like, I don't hate Patty. Patty's a cool guy and stuff, but for the most part, when it comes to like, I mean, I don't have a problem with them, but when it comes to a part like when you're basically doing videos with other content creators, but then you go to a totally different group or totally different YouTube creator and basically make that video with someone else, like, it would have been totally fine if, like, I think it would have been totally fine if Patty was like, hey, look, Loco, this other guy wants to make this video. You guys are welcome to join if you guys want to. If not, I want to make this video with this other guy. I'm not trying to steal your idea. Or even just like, hey, I got this guy, I got this idea from Loco. I just want to let you guys know that go check out his channel or something. But I mean, like, it is also kind of hard to like tie you down on that too. Because I mean, yes, you did bring it up, but I know he might have watched it on some other person's channel and been like, you know what, I actually want to do that now. Instead of thinking about, oh wait, Loco said that, and...
Like, we did have plans. Like, you said, yeah, and then why do I still got this coconut bra on?
I don't know.
Like, we still did have plans to record it, and like, you could have said, oh yeah, like, you could have told them you already had plans or something. Like, I wouldn't be mad. Like, you went off the recorder like a whole different video, but like, I tried to literally make plans that we can do this as a group, so we all can grow together and everything. And it was like, the fuck, dude. Like, you literally just like looked at me like, good idea.
You know what's funny though? Why is it that like literally everyone we come across, they record one video with us, if that, or a few videos with us, and then they just stop talking?
I was like, I don't know.
Because Patty did that. Patty was with us for a while, and then ever since the whole beef with you, he stopped recording with us. I mean, I don't really record with him much. He doesn't really hit me up. He says he is, and then he gets busy or whatever. I don't know. Kiddo, he like, got busy or whatever.
Ever since that whole I'm going to flat like, listen, if y'all know me, y'all obviously know my name is Bishop, but I wanted to make sure I expand like my brand and be known as like Loco B, because like that's what the name I chose to be. I didn't want my name to be Bishop. I would have just named my channel after me, Right. I didn't want that. Let's say I kind of did start this one, but no, like I genuinely didn't. Like, I wanted to be called Loco. He said calling another man Loco is weird. Like, how the fuck you're calling another dude like crazy, Like, everybody stands with me on this one.
But calling a man Kiddo is not even more weird.
Yeah,
like hey Kiddo, hey Sport, how you doing, Sport?
Hey King, hey Kiddo, like what? No, like that ain't weird. So like, if you want to go down the route, but keep calling me by my name, I'll call you by your real name.
I mean, it's fair.
I'm just gonna even the odd. Yeah, it's like legit fair. So me and him had that little falling out. Like, I didn't hate him or anything, but like we had that little falling out. Ever since then, like we barely talk. Like, we'll play here and there, but it's like we're not friends like we used to. Like something sparked and let a flame and cut the wire between us.
Right.
Now it's just like two dangling little ropes.
But yeah, so I mean, there's those two, and then we talked to Melty. Melty streamed with you guys, and then when I finally got my computer to work and join, he dipped out because his internet went out, and then we haven't talked to him in a while. So it's just like there's him.
We had that little group chat. He never said anything.
No, he didn't. Like Blue Cookie was the only one that said stuff, and
I still record with Blue. Like, it's not all the time, but like
Blue.
We even have streaks.
I give credit to Blue, even though we don't really record with him much. At least he still stops by. Like, where Melty and some of the other people that we might have talked to, that I like, they never talk back.
Melty actually rated me the other day.
So it's just like, what the thing is, the sucky thing is just like, you're trying to grow and you're trying to find other people to make content with, and then those people just don't. They get with a group of people and then they're just like, oh yeah, fuck these other guys or something. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's on us that we just didn't hit them up enough or something. I don't know, but. I mean,
hit him up enough. What?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're in a group chat, but I'm just saying I don't know what. So I mean, the hardest thing, in my opinion, is just trying to find fucking people that actually want to record.
I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years, and you're the only person that I've been collabing with that we collab for literally longer than like a year and a half.
Yeah, roughly.
And like we're still
maybe 2 years.
Still consistent. Like, you didn't stop making videos or stop streaming or anything. Like, you literally kept it going, like, nonstop. Like, everybody else, they would stop, take a break, and come back, dip out again. It's like, I don't even know if I want to call you a YouTuber or a streamer. Like, I just want to call you somebody that just makes videos here and there just for like a little fun,
Yeah, for a little hobby there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock your grind. You do you, boo boo. But it's just.
Yeah, I mean, it just, like I said, it sucks because like YouTube nowadays, it's just like you have to have a group of people to record with. Like, you can't, unless like you're the funniest freaking person on the earth, or you have an idea that's unique, you're not going to be able to grow on your own. Like,
that's
you literally need.
Honestly, you're going to make one hell of a unique video, because like, obviously it's hard to make something original, but there's still things out there you can do.
Yeah, and it makes it a whole lot easier with a group of people because, you guys can bounce jokes off each other. You guys can all, like, have a great time, and then people are like, man, I want that.
How you guys always come in my love life.
Like, or how many times I come after your mom.
Like, exactly. Like, y'all come at my love life or come at my mom. Like, I don't catch a break. Like, I'm like the target.
The funny thing is when people ask us if we're beefing, that's what gets me. Like, they're like, so are you and Loco beefing? It's like, nah, we're not beefing.
No.
The funny thing is, like, when people come up to me or people message and go, so what's going on with you and like this person? Because like, I haven't seen you record with them in a while, or like, they instantly try to turn it back to Loco. Like, oh, why you always make fun of Loco's mom? Or why are you the mean one? I'm just like, look, guys, if you guys knew like who we really were, you guys would know we're just always joking with each other. Like, I mean, there's points where he just calls me and goes, what up, fuckface? Or he just says something like, literally, and I even said this to like, I mean, Emma, like sometimes I'm like, no, this is just literally how we act. We just, cause like we said at the beginning, it's like we, for the main reason why we built this podcast was because, you know, we have great chemistry together and we bounce stuff off pretty easily off each other. And, you know, it's hard to kind of do that with people because
what a lot of people, it is people around you in your life. You want to always keep them around you because like there's always, it's always going to be hard to find like really good friends. It's bad that like I said this the other day to one of my friends in person. He thought I was joking, but like everybody that I met in Connecticut, I kind of regret meeting because like it's been nothing but shit.
You're all right.
Like I'm grateful for what I got because like I put a trust in my friend that got the same tattoo as me. I put a lot of trust in him. I'm not gonna say for reasons why on stream because like I'll tell you about it off stream, but I have a lot of trust. I let him have my life in his hands. I can say that much, right? I trusted him that much. So everybody else is like, I trust my online friends more than I can trust the people that I know in person.
Right.
And that, like, I always tell people when I first meet them, you don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. But I promise you, I'm not going to turn my back on you. And I will keep it a buck with you. And, you know, you don't have to trust me or believe me, but I'm telling you how it is, you know?
Right.
I'm generally a nice person until you fuck with me.
Right.
Because that's when we get it on.
Oh my god. All right. Well, guys, we've been live for at least like an hour and almost 30 minutes, so we're gonna cut it here. If you guys do enjoy this podcast and want to see more of Goofy and Doofy, let us know in the comments what other stuff we should talk about. I don't know what day we're going to be doing more of these streams or if we're going to be doing it weekly, monthly, whatever. We'll figure that out. But for the most part, if you guys did enjoy it, let us know and leave a comment down below what you guys think we should talk about in the next one.